Hello,
Hi,
what is your name
I'm Maddy.
and how old are you?
I'm 26, turning 27 next month.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Cebu.
And what do you do for a living?
Before I used to work in retail and that sucked very much. So now I just work online. I have I work as a social media manager for some accounts. And I do some social media on my own.
How was it for you growing up in the Philippines?
It was good. I had a good childhood. My friends and my family were very supportive and loving for me. But the society, it 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 it's better now compared before. But before it was it was so hard growing up that you're different.
Like how?
Yeah, you would get like cat calls from the streets like that. But now it's much better because we have laws now that protects, especially from like trans women and people from the LGBT.
Can you remember how old you were when you feel you actually want to be a girl?
Ever since I grew up with my family, and I mostly grew up with my aunt. She raised me because my parents were very much busy with their business, and I have two sisters. So yeah, I basically grew up with a very feminine household.
How is it to grow up without your parents?
I was with them, but they were just so busy. Yeah, we see each other like maybe just at night. They would like go to our business in the morning. So that's why my aunt basically raised me. But they were still visible, but they weren't so much hands on when I was growing up. After maybe like when I was 10, then they have to retire, and so that's we got more time together.
What is the best memory you have from your childhood?
We have a farm in the in the provinces in Cebu, and yeah, my father used to take me there, and he used to like get insects like grasshoppers and and caterpillars, and then take them home and just grow, put them in like a aquarium, and then let them grow and become a butterfly. So it's like a metamorphosis. So it's similar to me. It's like I can relate because my life is all about transitioning.
And when was the key moment in your life where you actually started to transition?
About when I was 16, I started to take hormones with my friend because she advised me, oh, you should we can't be like this forever. If you want change, then you have to like take risks and do something that would, have an impact to your future life. So I did, and I'm happy.
And then you bought like over-the-counter hormones or you order it from online?
Yeah, everything can be like the first. I wouldn't advise this to especially to like trans women who just like started to transition, but I used like contraceptives before because I was young, I didn't have money, didn't have like the resources to buy, so I just used it for like a couple of months, and after that I started to use the proper hormones. But it's still it's self-medicating because here in Philippines it's like other Asian countries, it's so easy to get over-the-counter hormones compared to like other places that you have to get prescription and psychology tests. So yeah.
How old were you when you had your first boyfriend?
Actually very late. I had it like 19 because when I was still not transitioning, I was not confident with myself. And after transitioning, yeah, like 6 months in my transition of like taking hormones, I met him.
And who was him?
What? he was he was a nurse. He volunteered here but he was from California. He volunteered, and then we met, and then we got along, and he stayed for a year, but he has to go back home to California to pursue his career.
How was the first meetup with him?
It was good. We met in McDonald's. Not such a fancy place to have a first date.
He's much older than you?
He was, I think, 32 that time.
And you were?
Like 19, 20. Yeah.
He had experience before with a transgender woman?
No, he didn't have. Well, that's what he told me.
Do you believe him?
Yeah, because like guys have like haven't had experience with trans women. It's like they tend to like be reserved for the first few encounters, but guys who have already have experience, they tend to be like more outgoing, more like just they kind of know what to do in bed.
And how long did you stay together with him?
We stayed for here, I think 1 year, and then he had to go back to California, and we had like long distance for 3 years. But he visits me like every year.
And how was that to have a long distance relationship?
It was good. Actually, it was like it was a really good experience for me, and for him also. And without him, I wouldn't be like this. So I was like thankful for all the things that he has done for me.
Why is that?
Because he helped me with my like surgeries and transition and becoming myself. Yeah.
And then you did it in Philippines or another country?
My boobs, I did it in Thailand, but my face, I didn't much do with my face.
Like, what did you do?
What did I do? I just did my nose, my chin, my teeth. I got veneers and just Botox.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Right now, just lose weight. That's it. I would want to like fully transition, and like have the sex gender confirmation surgery, but it's already like I'm not 100% sure if I really wanted to.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like it's the tip of the iceberg. It's like after that you're done. So I don't know what will happen if I have that mindset that it's already done. What else can I do?
What is the reason you broke up with the Californian guy?
It was basically like 3 days before COVID, lockdown, and it was just too much. It's like we don't know the certainty of like meeting each other. When are we gonna meet each other? How are we gonna meet each other? So yeah, it was basically like that, and we just grew apart. Especially like long distance, you just grow apart.
When it comes to dating,
and I was still young that time.
You were still young in that time.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when it comes to dating, what is something that makes you really attracted to a guy?
I like guys who are like gentle, soft-spoken. Yeah, that's what I like. I don't like guys who are like in your face, obnoxious.
When it comes to appearance, what do you like?
I like. Of course, my preference are like Western guys. Yeah, not really into local Filipino guys.
Why not?
No, it's just like it's just my preference.
Because what is it that you don't like about local Filipino guys?
Their mindset. Yeah, their mindset, and I just don't find them physically attractive.
So what do you find physically attractive?
I don't know, it's very complicated. It's very diverse. Sometimes I like nerdy guys. Yeah, my ex was a nerd. He's like, full on glasses, everything like that. Yeah, I like also like, intellectual guys. I like taller guys than me because I'm quite tall. I'm 5'7".
You like muscular guys?
No. I like guys with dad bods.
With a dad bod?
Yeah, that's it. Because it's like, kind of manly, because like having like so muscular, they tend to like they look so not my type.
Do you go on a lot of dates?
Right now, yeah, kind of, but not necessarily like every day.
Tell me a worst experience you had so far while dating.
It was with it wasn't a date. But it was like I haven't had a worse experience with dates. But it was like I was with my friend in Malboal, in Malboal, in like the southern part of Cebu, which is like so nice. You should like Google it if you want to know about it. And then I was with my friend. She's also trans, but she has like a really masculine voice. And then a Russian guy approached us, and he was like, "Oh, girls, you want to have drinks?" I was like, oh, "Okay, sure." Free drinks. We don't say no to free drinks. And it's like after talking for like 10 minutes, and it was like, "Are you guys trans?" And I asked him like why, and he said because I was in Thailand and so many trans girls were like touching me and I wanted to punch their faces and pull their, and I was like, and then my friend looked at me like like with her eyes wide open, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't tell him I was trans because it was like a really dangerous place to be, a situation to be. If I tell him, maybe he would like freak out or anything. I just told him like, oh, we have to go because we have other plans. Maybe we can see you later. And then, yeah, it was like, I think it was like this year. It's Valentine's Day. I was with my friend during Valentine's Day. Yeah, that was like one of the worst experience I had.
Wow.
But otherwise, you know, guys I go on dates with, it's like, you know, it's okay.
Okay. So what would be your dream job?
My dream job would be like, I don't know, travel and then like make contents. Yeah, just Instagram like that. I also wanted to be, when I was a kid, I also wanted to be like a biologist. Yeah, because I'm into like animals and stuff like that. But it changed, you know, because your interests change when you grow up.
You ever see yourself getting married?
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal, to like find someone and then settle down. Yeah, but it's
Settle down in Philippines or maybe different country?
no, in a different country.
Like where, for example?
Usually like European guys. Yeah.
Above American guys?
Not my cup of tea.
How come?
I don't know. It's like I don't mean to be like general, but mostly the American guys, except for my ex, which is very, very kind, there's like so loud and obnoxious and, you know, in your face personality. Yeah. And I like soft-spoken guys. That's why.
And where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Yeah, I'm gonna see myself like probably be married and just settle down and quit all the, you know, I'm gonna be like a good girl to my, you know, husband.
Because sometimes you're not a good girl right now?
Yeah, sometimes I get to like, you know, there's always a wild and bad side.
Like what is a wild side that you have?
Just like partying and like, you know, meeting guys and yeah.
Hookups, one night stands?
Yeah, sometimes yeah.
Does it give you satisfaction or does it make you feel a little bit empty afterwards?
It doesn't. Yeah, because, you know, at first, yeah, it does. And you get, you know, like first time doing it, you know, you get attached to the person, like, you know.
Because you're easily to get attached to someone?
Before, now not anymore. I try to control my feelings and emotions, which is a bad thing, considering that I want to like settle down with someone, because, you know, I just don't easily fall for someone anymore because I control my emotions.
And why do you do that?
Because I don't want to get hurt.
So you got hurt before?
Yeah.
With the Californian guy, I suppose?
Yes. And
Also
some guys
case?
that I dated.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just dated for a couple of months and it was...
And then they just ghost or they want to meet someone else?
Just didn't work out because mostly like guys that I like are foreign and they are not based here. So yeah, it gets complicated with like long distance and stuff like that.
Is it difficult to find a good guy here in the Philippines or a guy that you feel attracted to?
It is, because most of the foreign guys here are either old or they're already taken. Yeah.
Is there a lot of competition between transgenders here in the Philippines?
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, like compared to like every, how do I say this? Like, there's always competition, not just with guys, but like, you know, with like how feminine you are, how beautiful you are. It's like society is, the trans community here is like so harsh. Yeah, you have to be like perfect all the time.
I always go through a lot of random questions, things that I'm not really interested about, but my audience like to know it. But something I am curious about is, what did you think about Thailand and about the transgenders in Thailand?
Yeah, they're perfect. Yeah. Based on what I saw, like in Tiffany show in Pattaya, they're like, yeah, so perfect. They're like, but they all look the same. Probably because they, you know, have like similar surgeries, same doctors.
And what is the biggest difference between them and Filipina transgenders?
I don't know. I think most transgenders in Philippines are more probably less. I'm not saying that we're all natural because we take hormones and stuff like that. Less surgery, perhaps.
And maybe a little bit more chubby than Filipina, than Thai lady
Yeah,
boys?
they're like so lean. Yeah, probably because we got it from like our American Spanish genes. Yeah.
And maybe the food, perhaps? Chicken adobo,
Yeah.
lechon.
Yeah, lechon and all the fatty food here. That's why I'm like, I'm trying not to eat. Yeah, I just eat once a day. I just eat an egg today.
Is there a lot of body shaming here in the Philippines?
Yeah, there is. Especially like from the trans community. They're like, you have to be perfect. You have to be like this. You have to be like, you have to have like Botox to your arms. Yeah, have to have Botox in your arms so that it will be leaner. It would be less muscular. You have to like wear waist trainers every day so that your waist will become smaller. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, it's a little too much because the beauty standard is just like so high. But like most guys, or like some of the guys that I've been, like they don't have that much standard. I don't know. Maybe they were just horny when I met them.
Wow, that's very honest. I like your answer. Okay. Well, I think that was all. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Oh yeah, thank you so much for inviting me over. Yeah, sawadee ka.
Wow, very good. Bye-bye.